Section 15. The merits of maintaining this sutra. Subhuti. Suppose there were a good man or a good woman who, in the morning, gave his or her body away as many times as there are grains of sand in the Ganges River. In the middle of the day, this person would also give his or her body away as many times as there are grains of sand in the Ganges River. Then, in the evening, this person would also give his or her body away as many times as there are grains of sand in the Ganges River. Suppose this giving continued for incalculable billions of eons. If there are people, again, who hear this sutra with a mind of belief, without doubt, then the merits of these people surpass the former merits. How much more so for those who write, accept, maintain, study, recite, and explain it. Subhuti. To summarize, this sutra has inconceivable, immeasurable, limitless merit. The Tathagata speaks it to send forth those in the great vehicle, to send forth those in the supreme vehicle. If there are people able to accept, maintain, study, recite, and explain this sutra to others, then the Tathagata is always aware of them and always sees them. Thusly, these people are carrying the Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi of the Tathagata. Why? Subhuti. Those who are happy with lesser teachings are attached to views of a self, views of a person, views of a being, and views of a life. They cannot hear, accept, maintain, study, recite, and explain it to others. Subhuti. In every place where this sutra exists, the devas, humans, and asuras from every world should provide offerings. This place is a stupa to which everyone should respectfully make obeisance and circumambulate, adorning its resting place with flowers and incense. Section 16. Able to purify obstructions. Moreover, Subhuti, suppose good men and good women accept, maintain, study, and recite this sutra. If they are treated badly due to karma from a previous life that would make them fall onto evil paths, then from this treatment by others, their karma from previous lives will be eliminated in this lifetime, and they will attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Subhuti, I remember in the past, innumerable incalculable eons before Dipamkara Buddha, being able to meet 84,000 countless myriads of Buddhas, and providing offerings to honor them all without exception. Suppose someone in the next era is able to accept, maintain, study, and recite this sutra. The merits of my offerings to all those Buddhas are, in comparison to the merits of this person, not even 1/100th as good. They are so vastly inferior that a comparison cannot be made. Subhuti, if there are good men and good women in the next era who accept, maintain, study, and recite this sutra, and I were to fully explain all the merits attained, the minds of those listening could go mad with confusion, full of doubt and disbelief. Subhuti, understand that just as the meaning of this sutra is inconceivable, its rewards of karma are also inconceivable. Section 17. Ultimately without self. At that time, Subhuti addressed the Buddha, saying, Bhagavan, when good men and good women develop the mind of Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, how should their minds dwell? How should they pacify their minds? The Buddha told Subhuti, good men and good women develop Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi by giving rise to a mind thusly, quote, I will liberate all sentient beings, yet when all sentient beings have been liberated, then truly not a single sentient being has been liberated." Close quote. Why? Subhuti, a bodhisattva who has a notion of a self, a notion of a person, a notion of a being, or a notion of a life, is not a bodhisattva. Why is this so? Subhuti, there is actually no dharma of one who develops anuttara samyak sambodhi. What do you think? When the Tathagata was with Dipamkara Buddha, did there exist any dharma of the attainment of anuttara samyak sambodhi? No, Bhagavan, and thus do I explain the actual meaning of the Buddhist teachings, : when the Buddha was with Dipamkara Buddha, there was truly no dharma of the attainment of anuttara samyak sambodhi. The Buddha said, "Thusly, Subhuti, there was no dharma of the Tathagata's attainment of anuttara samyak sambodhi." Subhuti, if there were a dharma of the Tathagata's attainment of anuttara samyak sambodhi, then Dipamkara Buddha would not have given me the prediction, "In the next era you will become a Buddha named Sakyamuni." It is because there was no dharma of the attainment of anuttara samyak sambodhi that Dipamkara Buddha gave me this prediction by saying, "In the next era you will become a Buddha named Sakyamuni." Why? The Tathagata has the meaning of the suchness of dharmas. Subhuti, if someone says, "The Tathagata has attained anuttara samyak sambodhi," there is no dharma of a Buddha's attainment of anuttara samyak sambodhi. Subhuti, the true attainment by the Tathagata of anuttara samyak sambodhi is neither substantial nor void, and for this reason the Tathagata says, "All dharmas are the Buddha Dharma." Subhuti, all dharmas spoken of are actually not all dharmas, and are thus called all dharmas. Subhuti, this is like the body of a person that is tall and great. Subhuti said, "Bhagavan, the body of a person that the Tathagata speaks of, tall and great, is not a great body, and is thus called great body." Subhuti, for bodhisattvas it is also such as this. If someone says, "I will liberate and cross over innumerable sentient beings," then this is not one to be called a bodhisattva. Why? Subhuti, truly there is no dharma of a bodhisattva, and for this reason the Buddha says, "All dharmas are not a self, a person, a being, or a life." Subhuti, if a bodhisattva says, "I am adorning Buddha lands," then this is not one to be called a bodhisattva. Why? The adornments of Buddha lands spoken of by the Tathagata are not adornments, and are thus called adornments. Subhuti, if a bodhisattva has penetrating realization of the selflessness of dharmas, then the Tathagata says, "This is a true bodhisattva."